Yo, YouTube. Happy Father's Day. Today is Sunday, the 20th of June. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there, all the ones that raise the little chillins. You feel me? We ain't talking to no sperm donors, but we talking to the fathers. Happy Father's Day. Y'all did the thing, man. Raise these kids, man. I've been talking about this for a while on my page. Like, what if being a man is a skill that you're taught? How can you learn something if you don't have a teacher? Teach your children to be men. Start by leading by example and raising your kids, man. You feel me? We got to do this. We can't be more statistics, man. We got to raise these children, man. We got to show them what love is. We got to show them it's okay to love. It's okay to receive love from a man, from your father. So happy Father's Day. My children are not with me right now. Sound a little hypocritical, don't I? But I have 3 children. One of them is staying with their mom. She's staying there for the year because we had COVID. So she did school out there. But she usually lives with me. The other one is my youngest is staying in Orlando with her mother and her other dude. But I still keep in contact and talking. Every time I go out there, I see her. And my stepchild from a previous marriage, she lives with her mother. But I wished her happy Juneteenth yesterday, and so did my other 2. So you raise your kids. You got to teach them, be a part of their life, even if it's hard. Sometimes it's hard for me. Some of my kids, it's really hard. The situation that we're in, it's hard for me to be around. It's hard for me to do all the things I want. But you know what's not hard? To communicate, to reach out, to say, hey, how you doing? Hey, I miss you. Hey, do you need anything? I love you. Maybe I can get in contact with your mom sooner or later. We could come together and spend some time, me and you. But if we're not together, if we're in different states and different area codes, I mean, at least I could call and say hi. How are you doing? I miss you. You feel me? Keep up with these kids, man. Raise your children. Be good out there, man. Teach them how to, especially if you have boys. I got 3 girls, but especially if you have boys, teach these little boys how to be men. Teach them how to rise up and be better than what you learned. Teach them better than you did. I didn't have a father, so it's important for me to be a father to mine. You feel me? Uh, anyway, I spent Father's Day over at a friend's house. Look at that beautiful lake behind me. I think it's a lake. What's it, Retention Pond? It's probably a lake. But spent Father's Day at a friend's house. My babies just called me. They wished me a happy Father's Day. Well, my eldest called me, wished me a happy Father's Day. Wait and see if the other ones will reach out. If not, that's fine too. You feel me? Like I'm not pressed about that. They're their own people. I just do the best I can, and that's all I ask y'all to do. Do the best you can. If you're doing the best you can, then you're doing all right. That's all you can do. You feel me? And when you learn more and you progress and you get a little better, then you step your game up, and then you're still doing the best you can. So as long as you're doing the best you can, you're doing all right. So I'm reading my book, and something came up on the book that was actually very interesting to me. It's talking about a fear of receiving, right? So they say that, like, well, in the book it's talking about specifically giving help to like homeless people, underprivileged people. It's saying that this person who was writing the book was saying that, like, they didn't want to look them in the eye, or they felt shameful because they felt that they had more than them, and they felt shamed about how much they had, and not giving enough. But they really realized later that it wasn't about not giving enough, it's about them not wanting to receive help. So when we put value on not asking for help, when we say uh, when you're put together, you don't need help, you don't need to ask for help, it's only people who are down bad who need help, then we judge people who are down bad, right? If we realize that we all need help in this world, we all need connection, we all need to be together, that then you no longer judge people who are down bad, and it's better for everybody. You feel me? She also came up with this thing that showed. She mentioned that, like, her grandmother used to feed homeless people. They would get off, like, the boxcar, the trains, and they would come to the house, and she would feed homeless people. And her mother asked her grandmother, like, how do they know to come to your house? How do they know your house is safe and you won't, like, turn them away, and that you'll feed them? And apparently she said that the homeless people, they marked her house. Her house was marked with some sort of mark they put, I think, on the curb, so that when homeless people saw it, they knew that this was a safe place, that they could get fed, that they could ask for help from this house, and that actually that might have been the origin of the term an easy mark, right? Homeless people put it there and they say, oh, that's an easy mark. That means that we can get help from that person. And in our culture and in our society, we have deemed asking for help being a negative thing. We have deemed that when we don't ask for help, we're on top, and when we ask for help, we're at the bottom. And we put a negative connotation on having to ask for help and having to need connection and help from other people. And because of that, we've changed the word of easy mark from meaning someone who is available to help someone to someone who is gullible and will be taken advantage of. So we make it seem like helping people is being taken advantage of. Oh, by the way, this is Bird over here. Y'all see the bird? You want to get into the shot, Bird? It flew away, but this bird been dive bombing on my dog. But anyway, you want to play? See, come back. You see the bird? See? Anyway, but yeah, our backward society has put the fact of asking for help into a negative connotation, and so we look down upon people who need help when that shouldn't be the case. When we as humans, we are dependent on people. When we're born, we're dependent on our mothers to survive. When we're old, we're dependent on other caretakers to continue to live. And in the middle of our age, we're still dependent on people for love, connection, and help. And we need to get back to this idea that asking for help is not a bad thing. Asking for help is a good thing. Like this bird. You need help, bird? You need help? See? The bird didn't need no help. The bird flew away because, you know, maybe it's vulnerable. It doesn't want to ask for the help that it needs. I think it's hungry, but maybe it just wants to play. I don't know. But anyway, as society, we need to put back into our minds and into our hearts that we are dependent on other people. We are not self-sufficient beings. Some people will claim they're self-sufficient, but they're not. Most of them just have enough money that they can pay others for help instead of asking for help. But that's not being self-sufficient still. Every one of us needs connection. Every one of us needs help from somebody else. It's okay to ask for it, and we need to get out of this mind frame that it's not okay to ask, because when we feel that it's not okay to ask for help, we judge ourselves for asking for help, which means that we ultimately, even if it's subconsciously, judge others for asking for help. And that's not okay. You shouldn't judge someone because they need help. Extend a helping hand. This Father's Day, extend a helping hand. Help someone in need if you can. And guess what? If you can't, if you need help, reach out. Ask for the help you need. I guarantee you there will be someone who is willing to help you. There usually is. So if you need help, any kind of help, feel free to drop it in the comments below. I'll even reach out to you and see what's going on. Take care. Happy Father's Day. I hope all of y'all have a wonderful day. The bird won't leave us alone. Look at the lake. Anyway, have a great day. Peace, love, stay safe on purpose. And I'll touch base with y'all tomorrow. Bye.